this thing I wanted to bring up before we end everything. This story that came from Variety. Joe Russo from one of the directors of the Avengers Endgames, and he was just interviewed not too long ago, and he was talking about how you ever notice like the blockbuster films are maybe not necessarily nominated for Oscars.
Yeah.
So he was blaming Harvey Weinstein for that.
How's that his fault?
So, now allow me to. He said so during the sit down with the Sunday Times, Russo said that the big reason big budget, high grossing films are largely barred from major award contention is because of a trend started by Harvey Weinstein. He vilified mainstream movies to champion art films he pushed for Oscar campaigns, Russo said. Popular films were winning Oscars before the mid-90s. The then Western starred mudslinging campaigns. It affected how audience viewed Oscars because they've not seen most of these movies. We're in a complicated place. Things we should all enjoy collectively. We instead punch each other in the face over.
Yeah, but I'm like popular films back in the day were like a lot better than they are now, I believe. So like Schindler's List, Goodfellas, Casino, Forrest Gump. These are all popular films, but they're like also timeless films.
Yeah, they're classics.
Yeah.
And there's also, they're not action films where something gets blown up.
Well, I mean, like if you wanted to look at like a movie like say Face Off, that was a popular film for the time.
Yeah.
And John Woo's notorious for like blowing up boats on highways. And I'm like, you about to see some outlandish stuff, but I did not realize there'd be so many boats blowing up on Interstate 20. That never crossed my mind.
Okay. I never thought about this until you said it.
I'm saying no, but I'm like, why not? After you watch the movie or whatever, you talking to people, it'd be like, yeah, there was like 2 boats that blew up, like on the interstate. You'd be like, what? On the interstate, 2 boats.
I mean, it's very dramatic.
Yeah.
Just blow it up. Well, God, I'm just thinking how much to do all of that.
A lot.
Now.
Big.
Especially back then.
Big
Back
bunch.
then, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot, a whole bunch.
I was thinking, usually films we see that are mostly nominated.
How do you pitch that in a meeting?
Huh?
How do you pitch that in a meeting?
What?
You're like, you know what? Okay, we imagine 3 cars driving down the road, then a boat shows up, and then explosion.
Like, if you're getting the director you're talking about, I think you just kind of put that in the budget. You know what he's gonna do.
I'd be like, get off my set at once.
Like, you just gonna have to put that in the, but like, look.